track is a soft 6. The red light blinks. They're racing. And Exceed the Planet had missed the start by 2 or 3 early on, and So Fab jumped away very smartly from the inside. Pond Master got out of the gates very quickly as well, driving up looking for the lead, so it was back at the rear. On debut, it's fired up and gone straight to the front now, Pond Master. Coming across, Street Band also there, pushing through. Over on the outside as they'd settled down is the favourite Storyville, who's having to work to get around them. In behind those, next of all, So Fab now occupies 4th place. A length away then came Noah Quintilly, then Rainline back about midfield, followed by Size Matters, then Matt Soka deeper on the track, followed further back next of all Exceed the Planet, who's made up good ground. They're followed by Messy Session, Carsavina Classic Impact, 400 left to go. Pond Master straightened for home and led by a length and a half on Storyville. Over on the inside of it, So Fab, down the outside, Street Band. They went past the 250, they have to get to Pond Master. Pond Master giving plenty. Storyville there, Street Band on the outside trying. Pond Master though with 100 to go might have their measure. Pond Master, Storyville on the outside, Street Band. Pond Master in front, scrambled home. Pond Master just, I fancy, from on the outside, Street Band. In behind them came Storyville, who was pretty green in the run home. Behind them Exceed the Planet, a nice run. A Black Booker after missing the start, then Rainline, Noah Quintilly. Behind them Classic Impact and So Fab. Carsavina followed further back by Matt Soka. Then Size Matters, and with it towards the rear of the field is Messy Session. Pond Master Brad Parnham, who drew 14 of 14 first up today from gate 5, flew the lids as it did in its barrier trial. Straight to the front, Street Band coming. Oh boy, did it make it close. It really got a dive in, and it's Street Band, Pond Master. Very, very tight go. Pond Master clinging on desperately. Street Band diving. Oh, they went to it. There's nothing in it whatsoever. Hold on to your briefs. Behind them is Storyville, and a good run by Exceed the Planet, who missed the kick. As we wait for the numbers here to come to hand, a tight go. And one's got it on the outside. Number 1, Street Band, has got up by a nose over 4, Pond Master. And 8, Storyville third. 4th, number 6, Exceed the Planet in 1:12.57. And it's a nose. It's a pimple here. 3/4 of a length, second and third in 1:4.86. It did get the big dive in. Always a big plus here at Belmont Park. Pond Master desperately ridden by Brad Parnham. It looked for all intents as though it may have scrambled in, but gee, Street Band, Chris Parnham has got a dive in at Pond Master and got it by the narrowest of margins. It's 1 from 4, 8 and 6 here with a nose margin back to back for the lucky Street Colt. Street Band out of Snuglet for Joanne Andrews. Ken Helen Gregson is N Plunkett, trained by Trevor Andrews, and he'll take that, I'm sure. As most would have thought, Pond Master had held on in a gripping finish. Street Band kept driving, however, and has got the judge's verdict. Second home, Pond Master by Saxon Warrior, Takahide Aikanushi, Brad Parnham, and Storyville, who was a bit green in the run home, by Overshare from New Orleans, Willie Pike, Grant and Alana Williams. It's 1, 4, 8 and 6 here. We'll go to the yard next. Key Trades out of race number 2 at 12:34 as we join Lockie down there in the yard. And that was a breathtaking finish, and credit to Street Band for getting there.
That was a really tough effort by this 2-year-old to make it back-to-back wins, and winning trainer Trevor Andrews joins me now. Trev, Street Band, you had to do a mountain of work early. That was a really tough effort.
Yeah, it was. Just had a good talk to Chris beforehand, and Chris was pretty adamant he didn't want to get too far back on him, so his plan was to sort of be positive early and go forward. Did a fair bit of work in the run, but toughed it out really good. Got to say, I thought we got beat, but we're happy to take it on the chin.
You may have thought you got beat on the line, but at what stage did you think your colt would be really in the finish? It seemed like he needed the whole entire straight to really get warm and go through his gears.
Yeah, we probably just rode him a bit out of his comfort zone today, but it just indicates he probably wants further as well. So we'll go to a 14 in a fortnight, but he's always got that will to win, you know, like he's pretty tenacious, so good little horse.
What's his ceiling? Could he be a horse that features in some prominent races over the summer carnival, or are you keen to continue to race him throughout this winter series and keep banking the West Speed?
We'll probably just give him another run over 14 in a couple of weeks, and then if he goes well, we'll head towards the Guineas. He's always indicated that he'll probably get further. So we own the mother, Snuglet. She's got a beautiful, awesome rock filly at foot, and she'll go to Juicemas this year. So she's been a great producer for us. She's had Sneaky Chance and a few other good ones. So we'll just, the West Speed bonuses and the Breeders' bonuses, more importantly, have been great. So we'll just take one run at a time, but I think he can step up to further.
Great way to start the day, well done.
Thank you.
There's Trevor Andrews after the win of Street Band, and what a ride it was from Chris Parnham.
Well, Chris, talk us through the ride from the start to the finish.
Yeah, the horse just obviously a lovely horse, and he did it all really for me. He jumped out the gates cleanly, and was quite happy to race forward of the speed. So yeah, just let him do his own thing, and yeah, he won well.
Top of the home straight, it looked like Rainline underneath. He was trying to flush you out just on the point of the home corner, but you were able to sort of hold your line and then make a good run at them late.
Yeah, that's right. Rainline sort of snuck up inside me about the 500, but my horse was just going good enough just to hold him where he was. So yeah, all credit to the horse.
And in the last 50 metres, do you think you've been able to get Bradley or not?
I thought I was going to win, but then on the line, nah, didn't think I won at all. So pleasant surprise.
Who's the best of the rest for you?
Probably Rusty Dreams, yeah.
Congratulations, well done.
Hey, cheers.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Trevor Andrews and Street Band to take out the Amelia Park Plate.